about it. Easy come, easy go. No stress, I'm good without it. Easy come, easy go. Let's keep it fun and simple. Easy come, easy go. You know my loving is no sweat. It's 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 no sweat. Don't overthink things, baby, 'cause I know that you do. You've been a stranger lately, and I know that's not you. Easy come, easy go. No need to fight about it. Easy come, easy go. No stress, I'm good without it. Easy come, easy go. Let's keep it fun and simple. Easy come, easy go.
Hello, welcome to Wrexham AFC on YouTube, post-match reaction from today's game at Barrow, and let's not hide, that was a poor performance and one that not many people saw coming. It's been refreshing at least to see the players coming here after the game. James Jennings, Kieran Kennedy have been in, and Brian Hughes himself. They've all held their hands up, no excuses they said, but it was a very difficult evening tonight. And with Tom, didn't make for pretty viewing, did it?
No, it wasn't. It was a term in English phrase, it was pathetic fallacy. It was poor weather, poor performance. And it kind of started from the first kick, really. 3 minutes in, conceding a poor set play, if I'm honest, and it just kind of did go downhill from there. It was like a mad 25 minutes, and by the time we got 2-0 up, the game looked kind of lost. And then Wrexham kind of tried to push back a little bit more, and we had a little bit of joy, and then was it just the end of stoppage time that kind of killed the game for me. Any sort of chance of coming back was just gone then. So it was poor, but obviously you can't hide away from that.
No. I suppose one thing you can say is conditions were difficult, but Barrow played them so much better than Wrexham, didn't they?
Yeah, and to be honest, the conditions are the same for both sides. We tried long balls. The wind was just carrying the ball and shooting it down the pitch, and Barrow were using that to their advantage. We made it easier for them. Really, if that stuff like that's happening, you've got to change your game plan, and we didn't until it was too late. So it's one of them things, I think.
Already getting comments in. B-Tech Jack says defence is poor without Pearson. There were 3 very uncharacteristic goals we conceded, weren't they? And I suppose it's those sort of occasions when you need your leader in there to stand up and sort things out.
Yeah, but at the same time, we have won without him. We won away at Boreham Wood. It's not picking up the spare man at the back post. And they'll hold their hands up. Maybe, obviously, there was a change of system tonight. Maybe a bit of unfamiliarity kind of caused that, but can't really hide from it. We're a defensively strong team. That's what we're built on, and to concede goals like that is it's saddening really, because it's one of them things. Yeah.
The only thing, second half, did come back into the game. Worked on set pieces, Brian Hughes said. One of them did lead to a goal. I suppose if we're going to take anything forward to next weekend, it's the fact that has paid off, but we need to be creating a lot more at that end of the pitch as well as cutting them out at our end, don't we?
Yeah, I thought that really the goal from Kennedy was the display of actually converting your chance. We had countless headers on goal, and Oswell's had a couple, Akil's had a couple. Really, if you're converting them, you give yourself a chance, but we just didn't. And it's a bad night. It's one of those nights. You can't just say write it off, completely forget about it, because you've got to learn what you've got to learn the mistakes from the mistakes that you've made tonight. You can't shy away from it, but at the same time, second half I thought we kind of grew into the game a lot more. We changed the system back to a similar formation we played before, and we had to look a little bit better, and then we get the goal, and it's coin of face, we won the second half. But at the same time, that first 45 minutes lost the game for us.
Yeah, and it's sort of fortunate. I think it was James Jennings that said, when you're competing at the top of the table, that's not acceptable at home. It's not acceptable anywhere really, but especially at home. A few comments coming in about Jermaine McGlashan's performance today. It wasn't an easy day before him out on the right wing, was it?
No, he just got bullied. He's not. To be honest, obviously, it's what a game to be going into. First game. He hasn't played in the National League before. He's traditionally a League One player, so it's kind of a baptism by fire. And for me, I thought I'd rather have him been on the bench and come on and experience it a little bit more, and started with Rutherford. But I'm not the manager, so. But at the same time, you could see what the game plan was. It just didn't work.
No, there were comments coming in, a lot of them about Kevin Roberts in defence. I've been a big critic of Kevin Roberts this season. I'll hold my hands up as well. I've always said I'd much prefer Mark Carrington in there, but Carrington's injured, Pearson's injured, and Roberts has only just come back. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't a good performance by the whole defence, to be fair. I guess it's something that's got to be cut out by very quickly for Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, and to be honest, it is something we've got to cut out. Yes, he did make mistakes, but the whole back four did. Lawler looked unsurprised. He didn't look like the same player he's been playing for us the entire season, which is a sad in a way, because it's something that we kind of lauded ourselves on. We played so well defensively. If the chips were down, we'd always be the team that would defend well. So he's got to wrangle yourselves round now and get ready for Saturday, because if we rest on our laurels and mope about, and Saturday comes, we're against a team who they're fighting for their life down there, and they're the teams who are dangerous. They're the ones who are back to the corner, so they need 3 points more than anything. So if we go into that with any sort of shred of doubt, teams like that can punish us. Yeah,
I guess it is crucial, isn't it? You say you can't write this game off, but to put it behind us quickly. What would you do next weekend differently?
I'd go back to the old formation, if I'm honest. We play better like that. I know against Leyton Orient it didn't work as well. And I think really maybe just a rotation of the front three. It's Ben's last game.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see Paul Rutherford back out there and let Jermaine have a half an hour to come into the game, rather than put him on in a brutal, rough 45 minutes against a team who Barrow stay in the league and do well in the league because they know how to play National League football.
Yeah.
He's not a National League footballer, so and for me, back four you can't can't really change it because at the end
I
of
don't
the day,
think you can legislate for a performance like today, can you?
No,
all four of them know that they need to improve at the weekend.
And it's different that if they come off thinking they played a good performance, it's different, but they look visibly dejected. So I think a few things obviously have been said, and they'll review it, and they're professionals at the end of the day, so they'll go about their business and look to put that right on Saturday. And probably, although it's a team who are in the bottom four, it's a good game to actually have because they're not doing very well. No. It's just kind of the best game to rewrite yourself, get yourself back on an even keel and go for it.
I guess small positive is at home.
Yeah.
Of course, tonight was too. Let's not hide away from that. But we do have a good home record. It looks a lot better than when we were struggling just a few months ago, and we had that run of away games coming up. Yeah,
and to be honest, it's our home form's the thing that we kind of prided ourselves on. So for us to lose at home is always a big shock. I think we've got the best home record in the league. So for me, I think we just need to put it right. Yeah. Put it right and go ahead with that.
The final point, unknown Wrexham fans made a comment earlier on, said can't take any positives out of tonight. I'm actually going to disagree with that. Can't take any positives out of the performance, but to me, the way the players have come in and fronted up today, James Jennings and Kieran Kenzie, as we said in here, that to me was actually a positive sign. Too often you see players after a performance like that. I'm not saying Wrexham players, even players throughout the country who'll come out, try and pick positives, try and hide away from it. It was pleasing to see that they've not hidden away and that they fully accepted that it wasn't a good performance.
Yeah, and I think that's a positive thing really, that we actually sat there and the players actually fronted themselves. They didn't, like a lot of players I find when they actually when they lose and they've not got heart, they actually go straight off the field. Whereas they all stayed out. They all clapped the fans that were still here, and we actually were honest in their interviews, and they'll be honest on social media as well. They're not one to hide, and because they've got pride more than anything. They've got pride, and they know that what it means to this football club. So, it's back-to-back defeats against a team who are now top and Barrow are mid-table. It looks bad, but at the same time, there's 8 games remaining. How quick the tides of fortune change. You win a majority of them games, you're well within a chance at the top 3.
Yeah. We'll leave it there then. Thanks so much for your comments tonight. Certainly plenty of you offering your opinions on that. As we said, a very difficult night at the office for Wrexham. We're back here at the racecourse on Saturday for Wrexham versus Maidstone. Please join us. We'll be hopefully bringing you something a lot more positive than today. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you soon.